Welcome to English Every Day, the podcast.
The podcast for learners who want to practice English in real-world situations.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Luke. Today, we're taking you on a trip to a very common place, the grocery store.
That's right. It's something everyone has to do, but it can be a little intimidating if you're not familiar with the language and the process.
So many signs, labels, and questions you might have.
Exactly. So in this episode, we're going to break it all down. We'll cover how to find things, how to understand prices, how to save money with coupons, and how to use those tricky self-checkout machines.
It's going to be a practical and useful one. Are you ready, Mary?
I am. Let's get our shopping carts ready and go. Okay, so you walk into the grocery store. It's huge. There are aisles everywhere. Luke, what's the first thing you do if you can't find, say, the bread?
Right. The first thing is not to panic. The easiest way is to ask an employee for help.
An employee is anyone working in the store. They usually wear a uniform or a name tag.
Exactly. You can approach them and say something simple and polite. The magic word is excuse me.
Always a great way to start. So you'd say, excuse me?
And then you can ask, could you tell me where the bread is? Or where can I find the bread?
That's perfect. Could you tell me where is a very polite and common phrase.
Right. Sometimes items are in a specific section, which we call an aisle. The employee might say it's in aisle 7.
Aisle. A-I-S-L-E. The S is silent. It's a tricky word.
It is. So you look for the big signs that usually hang from the ceiling, showing the aisle numbers.
You could also ask about a whole category of food. For example, excuse me, where is the produce section?
Produce section. Yeah, that's where you find fresh fruits and vegetables.
Or what about milk and cheese?
That would be the dairy aisle or dairy section.
And ice cream.
That's usually in the frozen food section. So you could ask, where can I find the frozen foods?
Let's repeat those key phrases for our listeners. Luke, you be the shopper.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm looking for the pasta.
Or, could you please point me to the cereal aisle?
And where is the dairy section?
Simple, clear, and polite. Most employees will be happy to help you. What if you ask for directions and you don't understand the answer? Maybe they speak too fast or use a word you don't know.
That's a great question. It's perfectly okay to say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you please say that again more slowly? Definitely. Don't be shy about asking.
Okay, so you found the pasta aisle. Now you need to choose which one to buy, and that means looking at the price.
The price is usually on a small label on the shelf right below the product. This is called the price tag.
Right. It will show the total price for that one item. For example, $2.99 for a box of spaghetti.
But sometimes it gets more complicated, especially with things that you weigh, like fruits, vegetables, or meat.
Yes, this is a really important point. You might see a price like $1.99 per pound.
Per pound. A pound is a unit of weight. In many parts of the world, people use kilograms, but in the U.S., we use pounds. 1 kilogram is about 2.2 pounds.
So that price, $1.99 per pound, isn't the total price. It's the price for each pound of that item you buy.
Exactly. So if you put a bunch of apples in a bag and it weighs 2 pounds, the total cost will be $1.99 times 2, which is $3.98.
To find out the weight, you usually use a scale that's right there in the produce section.
Right. You just place your bag of apples on the scale and it shows you the weight.
You might also see prices per ounce, especially for things at the deli counter, like sliced cheese or meat. An ounce is a much smaller unit of weight.
Another thing to look for on the price tag is the unit price. This is super helpful for comparing different brands or sizes.
Oh, the unit price is my secret weapon for saving money.
Totally. The unit price tells you the cost per ounce, or per count, or per 100 sheets for paper towels.
Exactly. So you might see 2 boxes of cereal. One is a big box for $5 and one is a small box for $3. The big box seems more expensive.
Right.
But if you look at the unit price, the big box might be 20 cents per ounce, while the small box is 25 cents per ounce. So the big box is actually a better deal.
It's the best way to know if you're really getting a good value. The unit price is usually in smaller print on the price tag near the main price.
So key vocabulary here: price tag, per pound, per ounce, and unit price.
Look for those on the shelf and you'll be a much smarter shopper.
Let's talk more about sales. Sometimes you'll see a big sign that says special or sale.
Yes, this is important. A sale means the item has a temporarily lower price, but you should still check the unit price to see if it's a good deal.
All right, we know how to find our items and understand the price. Now let's talk about saving some money, Luke. Let's talk about coupons.
Ah, coupons. Everyone loves a good discount.
A coupon is basically a ticket that gives you a discount on a specific product.
There are two main types these days, paper coupons and digital coupons.
Let's start with the old-fashioned kind, paper coupons. You might get these in the mail or find them in newspapers or flyers from the store.
Right. You physically cut them out with scissors and bring them with you to the store.
Each coupon will say what the discount is. For example, 50 cents off a specific brand of yogurt, or sometimes it's buy one, get one free.
We often call that BOGO.
BOGO, yes. It means if you buy one, you get a second one for free. It's a great deal if you actually need two of that item.
Totally. A very important thing to check on a coupon is the expiration date.
The expiration date, yes. This tells you the last day you can use the coupon. If you try to use it after that date, it won't work.
The computer will just say no.
Now, what about digital coupons?
Digital coupons are becoming much more common. Most big grocery stores have their own app for your smartphone or a website.
Right, so you would download the store's app, create an account, and then you can browse through the available coupons.
Instead of cutting them, you just tap on them to clip them digitally. This adds them to your store account.
And then when you're at the checkout, how do you use them?
Usually, you'll enter your phone number on the keypad or scan a barcode from your app. The system recognizes your account and all the digital coupons you clipped are automatically applied.
It's so much easier than carrying around a bunch of little papers.
It really is. So, to use a paper coupon, you give it to the cashier when you pay. For digital coupons, you link them to your account and enter your phone number or scan your app at checkout.
Simple enough. Just remember to check that expiration date.
Always.
We have our cart full of items we found, we understand the prices, and we have our coupons ready. It's time to pay.
Right. And more stores now have the self-checkout option.
This can be the most stressful part for English learners because you're interacting with a machine that gives you instructions.
It can go fast. But let's break it down. It's actually a pretty simple process.
Okay, so you walk up to an empty self-checkout machine. What's the first step?
The screen will usually say something like, touch to start. So you touch the screen and the process begins.
Then it's time to scan your items.
Yep, you pick up one item from your cart and look for the barcode. That's the little block of black and white lines on the packaging.
You pass that barcode over the red light of the scanner. You'll hear a beep sound. That means it worked.
That beep is very satisfying.
It is. After the beep, the machine will almost always say, please place the item in the bagging area.
The bagging area. This is a very important step. The bagging area has a scale in it, and the machine checks the weight of the item you scan to make sure you're not cheating.
Right, so don't put your purse or your phone in the bagging area or the machine will get confused, and an employee will have to come help.
A classic mistake. So you scan, you hear the beep, and you place your item in your bag. Then you do that for all of your items.
What about produce, Luke, like those apples we bought that don't have a barcode?
Good question. For those, you'll see an option on the screen that says something like Look Up Item or Enter PLU code.
You can usually just type the name of the fruit or vegetable, like apple, and a picture will pop up. You select the right one, and then the machine will ask you to place it on the scale to be weighed.
Exactly. Once all your items are scanned and bagged, you press the Pay or Finish button on the screen.
This is when you would apply your coupons if you have paper ones. The machine might have a slot to insert them. For digital ones, you would have already entered your phone number at the beginning.
Right. Then you choose your payment method, credit, debit, or cash. You follow the instructions to insert your card or cash.
And finally, the machine prints your receipt. Don't forget to take it.
And your groceries, of course.
Of course. Let's do a quick vocabulary recap for self-checkout. Scan, barcode, bagging area, look up item, and receipt.
You've got it. It seems like a lot of steps, but once you do it once or twice, it becomes very easy.
And that's our trip to the grocery store. We've covered a lot today.
We sure have. From asking for help with phrases like, "Where can I find the pasta?"
To understanding prices like $1.99 per pound and checking the unit price.
To using both paper and digital coupons and remembering the expiration date.
To finally mastering the self-checkout by scanning the barcode and placing items in the bagging area.
We hope this makes your next grocery shopping trip a little easier and less stressful.
Practice these phrases and vocabulary, and you'll be shopping like a pro in no time. Thanks for listening to English Every Day, the podcast.
We'll see you next time. Happy shopping!